Imagine wandering through acres of woodland, a bright bloom blessing your sight and the song of birds chirping above. You meander past rhododendrons and azaleas until the distinct smell of steam glimpses your nose. A smart little blue engine rounds the corner, a happily laden train following behind as it makes its way towards a lakeside halt. It all sounds a bit Alice in Wonderland, but such a place, combining bespoke gardens and a steam railway, does exist, and it's not somewhere that's been around as long as it looks. Let me tell you more about the Exbury Gardens Railway, or the Rhododendron Line. Located close to where the Beaulieu River meets the Solent, Exbury House dates back to the 18th century and was bought by Lionel de Rothschild in 1919, a descendant of the well-known Jewish banking family. He set about rebuilding the house in 1927 and let his passion flourish by transforming the grounds into a vast garden. When he passed in 1942, Exbury was commandeered by the Royal Navy under the name HMS Mastodon, or Stone Frigate. The name changed to HMS King Alfred and then to HMS Hawke. And though this prefix is typically gifted to actual ships, the estate did assist in preparations for the D-Day landings. Unlike the Romney, Hythe and Dymchurch Railway, which did play an active defence role in the war years, the miniature railway here was still not even a sketch on paper. We're getting to that. Lionel's son Edmund took over the estate after the war and reinstated the gardens so that they could be open to the public from 1955. To this day, it is still cared for by the same family, but now with the addition of what could be called an impressive take on a garden railway. Edmund's brother, Leopold de Rothschild, was a keen railway enthusiast, serving as a member of the National Railway Museum Advisory Committee. He believed that the addition of a narrow gauge railway would greatly benefit how the very young, elderly or disabled could enjoy the gardens. Inspirations came from other private railways in the UK, namely the Exmoor Steam Railway in Devon. If the names weren't confusing enough, Exmoor had recently become a hub of building brand new steam engines to their own designs. So they were happy to construct a new fleet for the Exbury Gardens Railway. Construction struggled from 2000 to 2001 through flooding and bad winter weather. But the line was officially opened on the 3rd of August 2001. The original locos were 062 tender engines named Rosemary in 2001 and Naomi of 2002, joined by a Hunslet diesel named Eddie. Passenger numbers were even greater than anyone had expected. And so in 2008, Queen Elizabeth II visited to name Marilou, their new 262, referencing Leopold's mother, Mary Louise. A brand new loco shed was opened by Michael Portillo in 2010 to house the 4 little blue engines. The line itself is 12.25-inch gauge and winds through the northeast corner of the estate for 1.5 miles, with some areas only accessible by train. The benefit of designing the railway and gardens around it in tandem is that everything could be meticulously planned out to provide the best viewing experience. The 20-minute journey includes bridges, tunnels, and even the largest artificial rock garden in Europe. Although it was originally planned to be 2-foot gauge, the line weaves around the plant life so much that it feels like a much longer journey, with stops at Dragonfly Halt and Exbury North. Exbury Central Station was designed by James Dunbar Nasmith, based on Aviemore Station on the Strathspey Railway, as it would have looked when originally built. We've covered the Strathspey Railway in a previous guide rail. The railway sits in only part of the 200-acre estate, which also has a sundial garden, hydrangea walk, several ponds, streams, and views out to the river where many D-Day landing craft were prepared. One of the conditions from the New Forest that allowed the railway to be built so recently was that visitors could only access it if they had a ticket for the gardens. So if you wish to experience what has become known as the Rhododendron Line for yourself, then make sure that you take in all of the floral beauty at Exbury. They also offer footplate experiences, and their magical little line is the perfect place to hop aboard a Santa train during Christmas. If you've enjoyed discovering this flowery miniature railway, subscribe and check out the Guide Rail playlist for more on the world's steam-powered history, ahead of the 200th anniversary of railways. There is a new episode on the first Friday of each month, and my top supporters on Patreon get early access to everything I upload. Thanks for watching. Many thanks to my brilliant channel patrons: Alex Goodman, GBH Train, D0280 Falcon, Sean Tempest, Random Thomas Fan, Dark White 73, Andrew Dyack, Reese Lee Walter, Ryan RTS, Ewan Pentland, Steampower 4472, Jude 72, Firewind 10, Suddery Rails, Luneacres Photography, Mario Sonic 64, Elias, and Soda Fox Art.